The Corpus Christi Fire Department is looking to increase fees for EMS care and responses for those who live outside of the city limits. It's a move they say helps the department keep up with the growing costs of service.
The fee increases received an initial unanimous approval from the City Council. But what does that mean in terms of coverage for those who don't live within the city limits? Our Josh Maxwell spoke with both city and fire officials about what this change means. He joins us now with the latest. Josh?
Mike Leslie, last week was the first reading for the fees and council voted in favor of them. City officials say some areas like London aren't fully within city limits, but often receive city services. They emphasize that while every response is important, the cost of those services must be covered.
If we take a unit outside of the city limits, that's one less unit inside the city limits to make a call, and that's a risk.
Corpus Christi Assistant Fire Chief Tony Pettis talking about part of the department's reasoning for raising EMS and response service fees. Pettis says sometimes the department is called to places they don't necessarily cover, but still have a duty to protect.
You know, if you call, we're going to go, absolutely. So this is kind of an attempt to try to adjust the amount so that we can recoup some of those operating costs.
The response fee can vary depending on the number of personnel called out and how long the call lasts. Ambulance fees are also expected to rise just over 2%, following similar criteria. Pettis says the reason for the adjustment is in line with other professions.
Just in an effort to keep up with inflation and the cost of service, that's why the adjustment was actually requested and then voted on.
Corpus Christi at-large Councilman Roland Barrera says due to certain areas being partially located outside of city limits, there is a need to regain those costs.
The London area is a perfect example because some of that. The Clarkwood area is also one where there's some of it that's inside the city limits and some of it that's not. If they need the resources, then we've got to cover the cost to be able to do so. And if you have individuals that aren't paying taxes, then they're not contributing to the overall system.
Now, during tomorrow's scheduled council meeting, these fee adjustments will be on the agenda where council members will decide whether the changes will take effect next month. Back to you.
All right, Josh, thank you for that report.